Good morning, welcome to Sunday to Saturday. I got hit with the Sunday sleepies and almost took a nap at 10 a.m. Oops, that did not happen. I started laundry, which is all that noise that you're hearing, and I have to mow the lawn today. So I'm not going to do one of those sweep edits that I've been doing for the past couple of times. The problem is that my shoulders and my legs and my feet are sore. So this is going to suck. That's fine. I can tell he's completely fine, but it is very funny. Uh-oh. I would put the camera away now.
There's like 3 carts that people are picking over.
I'm not about to go.
There's like dowel rods, one fabric that nobody wants, and like cartons of like egg coloring kits. And that's all there is in Joann's. I'm a big fan of these pots because it's not like one specific plant, it's a succulent compilation, you know?
It's like I'm driving and you don't do it.
I'm not the one driving. Thank goodness, because I would not want to drive without a rear view. The reason why we wanted to go to Joann's is because I wanted to get this canvas from somewhere else, you know. So that way, my sticker collection can have a place to exist that's publicly viewable. Because there's a lot of stickers in there, and they're in a brown paper bag. For what it's worth, I don't think I'm working on that tonight, but we are about to go get dinner, so I'm definitely not working on it right now. God, I can like actually see that on camera. I have to shave tonight. I'm about to go to bed, but I forgot to mention dinner because I took photos. You can see them. I had these wonderful Southwest rolls, and I had this fantastic barbecue pizza. I'm just gonna go to bed. It's 10 p.m. I need to do it. I need to leave. Hello and welcome to Monday. It's Memorial Day, so this isn't technically true, but school stuff starts today. So I'm going to review, make sure that everything looks correct, make sure I have all of my classes, stuff like that. I thought I had a B, but you know what? I will take it. Look at these guys. Look at how sharp those leaves are.
They're called Sonic Orange.
Sonic Orange. They are that level of brightness. You kind of can't tell in the footage, but these flowers, you can see these, like this whole field of like these orange buds that feel like they should open. They don't. That is just what the flower looks like, and I really love that, knowing this. These are fantastic. You've never seen a Cheez-It box this small. Mom and I went to a plant shop and bought a bunch of plants. Then I went back and started doing school stuff, and I actually was like, all right, let's start one of my classes. Let's read some textbook. I did not realize I was taking a basics of law course, because it's like, okay, here's how all of the courts work. And I'm just like, okay, we're doing this. I understand now. I'm with you. It's kind of nice. It's kind of neat. I'm like, actually a little bit interested, but also I'm gonna need to read that again and start taking notes because some of that, it's a lot of complexity. Also, the textbook software sucks. I think the pages are randomized and then every page is its own chapter. It runs through Pearson Plus or whatever the fuck their book thing is. It sucks. It's so bad. Just give me a PDF. Every browser can read them. Just be normal. Hello and welcome to Tuesday. My main priority today is college work, for the obvious reason that I have to do it. This might be a much more boring week. If I can handle doing this college work stuff and also editing the previous week of Sunday to Saturday, then I think we're good because the following weeks, Sunday to Saturday, are going to be much less complex to edit because I'm not going to have free time. This is going to be a bit more rough of a semester, I think. So I'm done with school for the day, but now I'm going to have school for the night. So I need to take a break. But I've done half of the law stuff that I need to do, and I've done all of the comp sci... No, that's not the right term. I've done all of the OPSEC work. There it is, OPSEC, that I need to do for the week. So that's good. That's 1.5 of my classes done. Then 2 of them are in person, so that leaves 1.5 classes left to do over Thursday and Friday if I get everything done in class, which is not going to be the case. That's going to make Tuesdays nothing days. I'm not doing anything except schoolwork on Tuesdays because I'm gonna do, because I in my mind I break the day down into 3 chunks. I have breakfast to lunch, lunch to dinner, and dinner to bed is basically the way that my brain like breaks things down. And obviously you can do multiple things in each chunk, but all 3 chunks are gonna be schoolwork on Tuesdays, which is not something I've had to deal with since high school, and even then usually the evening chunk was something like robotics, which isn't actually a class. that's fun. You get to go do a fun thing. This time it's Linux, which I'm not gonna say Linux isn't fun, but it is a class. It's a college course that I have to do, so you know what it is. This is gonna get tiring real fast. Well, I'm gonna prepare a couple of things and probably do nothing in particular. I made it to campus. What the hell? There's a Wii? Alright, sure. They got Mario Kart here, so clearly they're doing better than I am. But I made it to campus, and I just noticed the Wii while I was filming this. Like, that wasn't fake at all. I wanted to point out this chessboard. It had the one pawn moved. The one white pawn moved, and rook in a weird spot, so I put the rook back, and then did a move on black. A valid move on black. I'm gonna have to come back every week. For the next few weeks, we'll see if that develops at all, or if maybe someone takes it out and actually plays a game. I don't know. If I start something, you'll know. It'll be here first. Just got out of class. I know what Linux is now. I don't know anything about using it, but I know what it is and what it's supposed to be. It's the first class. That's how it's always going to be. Next week, we'll actually get to the technical stuff. My pace is going exactly as I want it to be. This week is going to be a little weird because Monday, half of my shit wasn't there, and I was not in the mindset anyway. Today with class, knowing that I have a class to go to, I locked in. I'm chunking it out in weeks in my head, so I've gotten 2.5 out of 5 of the weeks I have to do this week. I guess I could just say classes I have to do this week. I don't know, it makes more sense to me. Sweet, I have a class tomorrow at main campus, but I like this side campus, it's quite nice. Obviously you saw the Nintendo Wii. I'm not talking about that, I didn't play it. It is Wednesday. Ugh, glasses, I'm gonna have to clean them when I go home. I'm on main campus again, as you can tell by this background. I have a class in the afternoon, but I want to do my morning schooling here as well, just because it's probably not going to be super busy. It's summer semester, there's probably like half the people. I'm post classes now. I don't know what to think about my ethics instructor yet, because we haven't really talked about ethics. We talked a little bit about note-taking, which is very important, but we also talked a lot about how the world sucks now and it didn't used to. And that the release of the iPhone can be pointed to a lot of problems, and like, this isn't technically wrong. You look at it, it's not wrong. There's a lot of switch up because of that, due to like the culture basically changed overnight. That's not wrong. But also, like, that is not super related to ethics, I don't think. Even if it is, it just feels like an older guy complaining about new things. And at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, the world sucks. I already know that. I have to live in it. What do you want me to do? I got some reading. I'm going to do that tomorrow as part of, you know, my classwork. So we're not nothing, but we'll see how I feel after I do the reading. I'll probably feel a lot better about it. Oh, that 30-second was so rude. That! I'm never playing that chart again! That's not true. Crossover bracket is wild. It's like you have to think about every foot placement ever. From the day you were born to the point that you are playing that chart, you have to think about where the hell your feet landed in the universe. That's my honorary 11. Because I'm trying to clear all the base pack 11s, and that starts to flicker. That barely says so much. No! 12 seconds! Oh. Yes! One left! Am I goated? Am I goated with the sauce right now? I am goated with the sauce! Look at that! No, I don't want to be in a aluminum can! Hi, Thursday, school. I just did like networking concepts stuff. We went over the OSI model again, which is honestly very good because when I did the OSI model in my previous networking class, it did not stick at all. New me, new techniques, same content. We're gonna get through it and I'm gonna actually know things. Like the networking layer deals with packets. And that's the only one that deals with packets because the others call it something else, like a frame. But I already did that today. I'll probably do some studying of that stuff tomorrow, but for now, I actually need to go read the ethics book stuff. And I told you about the ethics class yesterday. So I want to tell you about the ethics class today, my opinion, after reading that book. Or at least the chapter that I've been given. You know. Gotta say, assigned reading of the ethics class, turning my opinion on that class way up. Because we're going directly to the very beginning. What even is an ethic? What is a moral? What does any of this mean? And it's great because it goes through all of that and explains that like ethics are like these values and actions that we hold to ourselves that are like good or bad or right or wrong or whatever, and based off of the values that you hold closest to yourself that are intrinsic to yourself that don't like accomplish anything else. It's just the thing you find important. You can extrapolate from that and build off this whole thing and make a whole theory of how you should live your life, whatever that may be. That is the kind of thing I wanted to get into. That is the kind of thing that I want to be talking about. That is why I'm in this class. I intentionally am trying to choose extracurriculars. That's not the right term. The free slots. You have to get like a humanities class and a whatever class. And I'm trying to specifically fill those slots out with things that I think I would be interested in. And this is accomplishing that goal. So whatever happens in class doesn't matter if the reading keeps being this good. Yeah, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna fuck it. We'll do this. To transition this away from morality talk cleanly, I'm gonna say that I'm going to engage in something vaguely hedonistic and play Mussolina, the video game that I've definitely put a video out before. It apparently got a huge update that like doubled the amount of stuff that's in it, just crammed full of stuff. And I'm very excited because I really like the game, and I get to play it for like 10 more hours. Hell yeah. I'm about to go to bed, but I got all of last week's Sunday to Saturday blocked out. I got all of that blocked out in like an hour less than, so pretty damn good pace on my part. Obviously that's not all the edits, that's not adding the music and things and going through for pacing check, but that's enough for me to be confident that I can keep doing this with my current college workload. If things get worse and I have to put my nose to the grindstone, who knows what'll happen. But if it stays consistent right now, which I think it will, considering that this is not a soft open to any of my classes, I think we'll be fine. I think the series will go on. I think we'll get the 10 episodes I want, and maybe we will make it through the entire semester and you will get to see, I guess, fall break. And more interesting things will be happening again, because it's going to be a lot of this for a long time. I don't know. I'll try to do something interesting tomorrow. I'm only going to be doing a little bit of studying. I'm caught up on my classwork. Hello, Friday. I'm going to do a little bit of studying and then chill out, I think. That's the plan. I'm wearing this because I had to go outside first thing. I had to take my mom over to an oil change station. Or rather, she had to drive over there, and then I had to also go over there, so that way, when she dropped her car off, I could pick her up and we could, get back to the house. Normal, regular situation to be in, but I had to do it, so I did. Look who has shown up again. Mel's here, and we've just been doing two different things. He's been playing Warframe, I've been playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm starting to get it down a little bit. I'm starting to get it, starting to understand the simple things to watch for. The only place that was open was Wendy's, so we got Frosties.
I dipped one of my fries in my Frosty.
That's how you do it.
Really?
That is how you do it. At least that is one of the ways that you do it. That was a very nice evening. I forgot to do video editing, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. But along with that, tomorrow's going to be interesting for a very specific reason that I know I will mention tomorrow. So instead I'll just show you this banana plush. Hello! Saturday! I'm hosting a tournament today. For the past few months I've been hosting the Funi.com monthly gaming tournament. It's just like, it's a web game website with classic, some board games and a couple other things. I've been hosting a multi-game tournament for the past few months. It's been on the last Saturday of every month. Today is the last Saturday of May. So, I'm hosting the tournament today. I'm nervous about it. It's not a huge deal, but I am nervous about it. The last couple, because I've hosted the 2 previous ones as well, or I've helped host the 2 previous ones, have gone pretty well. The exact previous one did have an issue that I hope doesn't happen again. That's really all I have to say about that. I hope things go well. I don't know, you'll probably, maybe I'll record a clip during it, I don't know. Tournament finished. It went mostly well. The actual running of it went clean, but we need a way to organize things that is not on Discord, because my goodness, it is very easy to miss things and then blame everybody else for it. But we need to make a better way to organize this, because clearly there's problems. The process generally makes sense. I think that there's just a lot of people who aren't like used to an event that's being run like an event and isn't just like a thing that you go to and then you're there. So we need to smooth out some of the rough edges on that. But the tournament itself ran pretty well. Everybody was generally pretty happy with how things were run, and I think it'll be up for next month, that's for sure. Finally got to it. We're still on time. What is he talking about? Oh, and there's the dog. Well, that's the end of the month, and that's the end of Sunday to Saturday. I don't have anything else to add. I was playing some more Mahjong. I got a 7 pairs. I got a 7 pairs hand to work, and I'm very happy about that. And I ended up winning the game against the impossible level CPU on Clubhouse Games, which I don't actually think is all that difficult. But also maybe I'm just good? Who knows? I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.